I'm Madonna Varga. I'm the executive director at Rainier. Not that this topic is not important to me in terms of like female representation in administration, but I would say that we've been around as a school for, this is our 9th year, which is pretty incredible. And in the 9 years that we have been together as a school and we've had administration, I would say that there's been a pretty strong representation in female leadership. Our first year, I know that our 2 directors were males. Our second year, when I first joined Rainier, that was in 2012. We had 2 female directors. And then my third year, we continued to have that leadership. Then we had 2 males as directors. And then I think that we had Mr. Bach and Mr. Rowe for about 2 years. And then I came on, I think that there was like 2 or 3 years of 2 years of Mr. Rowe and I leading the school together. And then we had Miss George last year. This year again, right, unfortunately, we don't have more female representation. We do have Miss Trujillo, who's our Dean of Operations. And then I think you asked, I just wanted to clarify just like what representation has looked like. Not that I think it's enough or like acceptable, but there has been some folks who have identified as female who have been in admin. Just this morning, there was something that was brought to my attention where I felt that and not to sort of like essentialize like this is what the female experience is, but I think that sometimes there are issues that come to our attention where someone who has like a lived female experience might have a better understanding or perspective or direction to take when it comes to making a decision. So today, for example, something was brought to my attention and I thought to myself, I need to talk to Lupe about this, both because she identifies as female and also because she identifies as a female parent. So I needed to make sure that like if I discuss this with Lupe, she might provide a perspective that I'm not thinking about that is very important in making a follow-up decision. So yeah, I think it happens all the time where I'm often, even beyond Ms. Lupe, sometimes I'll talk to other teachers based on their identity, based on who they are, based on their relationship with students when trying to move forward with a decision.
Lupe, Dean of Operations at Summit Rainier. There's definitely a need. I think again, there's just sensitive situations that come up that administrators have to deal with. And there are subjects that get brought up that I think would be very hard for a young lady to share. Certain details with a male. There's definitely underrepresentation in our country, right? And a lot of, especially high-powered positions. We go through things as females that men just have never had to deal with. That they can't even think about. I went on a mission when I found out that Miss George was leaving. I reached out to a lot of my networks. I worked very, very hard to try to get a female administrator. We were very close to getting one. I was very excited. She came with a lot of experience. She was just a really bad, in a good way, woman that I was very excited to have on our campus. She had some personal things that happened in her life that caused her to not be able to accept the position.
Hi, my name is William Kim. I am the Dean of Culture and Instruction here at Summit Rainier. In other words, I would say, I think representation in faculty and administration that is, representative of student population is really, really important. I really strongly believe in a diversity of opinions and perspectives to be brought to any decision-making table. When it comes to a diversity of perspectives and opinions, there should be a diversity of experiences, right? And diversity of identities.
Hi, my name is Trinity, and I'm a Rainier junior. I feel like it's important, like I said before, some females and some guys as well, but I feel like mainly females, they just bring this love, like this motherly love that not a lot of students have or that they need when they're in school. I feel like having a female around, it also helps us girls when we are having a problem, like when it's that time of the month. I feel like when we have those situations that only a female can answer, it's easy for us to open up and to really express ourselves in a safe way instead of handling it since we always can't go to a male lot of people out there, and probably in this school, that think that because of this video, they might say that we're feminist and that we only care about what males and all this and that. And I think that once we put that aside and we realize that it's not even an issue, it's just something that we need to have. I feel like once we put all that aside and we focus on, like, sometimes girls need a mother at school or someone that they can open up to that's not a male, that we should feel comfortable. Once we get that put forward, I feel like we will have someone in power or in a leadership role that's going to step up and say, I can handle this, I'm going to take care of this. And I feel like once that happens, that the school will not only be beneficial for girls, but also for guys.